Hey, I'm Shumuriel. For over a decade, I worked in television news as a reporter. Then I moved to corporate communications. My entire career has been built around storytelling, media, and professional life. But recently, I was laid off, and now it's time to tell a different story. Like a lot of people, I'm now trying to figure out what the next chapter of life looks like. Maybe this chapter will be better than the one I thought I wanted. So, in this series, Life After Layoff, I'm documenting what it really looks like to rebuild after a layoff. What up? It's Sunday. Welcome back to another vlog. What do we do on Sundays? We go to the gym, hence the gym get up. We also were gonna vote, but the spot where I go to vote, they ain't open today. And that's unfortunate. And this is why reading is important and doing research is important, because I could have sworn that they had Sunday hours. Apparently they do not. So now I'm just going to be early to the gym, which is fine. Yeah. But I just wanted to check in and say hey before I go get on this Hello. So it's a whole nother day. What had happened was I was recording with my phone when I went to go vote, a failed attempt, BTW. And I had my phone up on my holder, I had my phone up on the holder in my car. Phone overheated because it was hot as hell. So that's why that clip cut off so abruptly. And then I just went on about my day. But we're back. Again, it's a whole nother day. I was able to vote successfully today. Went back to the location and they were open, in and out, vote counted. Yay me. And now I am just doing some admin work. I didn't apply for jobs yesterday. So we're gonna see if there's anything that is remotely interesting to me. And then just working on some side stuff. I've alluded to those things before, and I'm just continuing to experiment while I am in a space to do so. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's funny, I was thinking how lately these past few vlogs, I'm always in this room. I'm always in my office speaking to y'all. However, things are changing. Tomorrow we are going outside. So I have been talking to you all over these past few weeks, months, about networking and how important it is and knowing people who know people, etc. What is my point? Oh, so my networking attempts have resulted in me being invited to a luncheon where I get to do more networking. But yeah, I'm excited. I think. I haven't had the opportunity to dress up in zhuzh in a while, so I'm looking forward to that and just thankful to my mentor for thinking of me and, all of that. So I'll be sure to take you all with me and show as much as I can. And I'm trying not to have any real expectations just in terms of like, oh, let me make sure I meet or do or da-da-da. Although I will say this, remember how in my last vlog I was like, oh, I'm trying to be strategic about my networking and da-da-da-da and SMART goals and blah, 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 which I know. But I do have, I don't know if it qualifies as a SMART goal, but my plan is to introduce myself to, connect with 3 people minimum, 5 total. And then I think that will probably completely drain my social battery. That's the goal for tomorrow. And yeah, we're gonna be outside and dazzling. I need to work on my elevator pitch. I have one, but it's more so for, and sorry I look crazy, I've been working out and outside and I'm shiny because of sunscreen. I have one for the whole tell me about yourself part, but I don't know that I have one. To me, it's a different intro if it's an interview compared to I just met you at this place, that type thing. So I need to work on my elevator pitch and just presenting with confidence and all the things. So I actually might work on that in the car on the way over there, because I don't want to do it too early, you know, and then it's like, wait, what was it? And da-da-da-da. I just want to be natural is my point. But when you don't have the title or the company, or, you know what I'm saying, it can give you some feelings. I don't know. That's all I can think to say at the moment. So here's what we're going to do. The prep for, or getting ready for tomorrow, starts today. So I'm going to do some skincare. And I dermaplaned yesterday. And then I need to get my purse together. So we're going to do all of those things that I haven't been able to do, because again, I ain't been outside like that for real. So see you in a bit. This is the dress that we are going with. Cute little number from Express. And it's funny because I put a poll on Instagram asking people to help me pick out an outfit, and this one was not an option. And then I realized and remembered I had this dress, and I was like, oh, let me bust this one out. So it's super cute, and I love the frilly, is that the word? The activity with the skirt is cute. These are the shoes I'm gonna wear with it. They are from 9 West. Cute and comfortable. I was torn between these shoes from Steve Madden, but I haven't worn these yet, and I am a little hesitant to wear shoes that I haven't worn before for the first time when I'm trying to be cute. You know what I'm saying? But these, I've worn them a couple times and I feel fine. So we're gonna go with the 9 West ones. And plus I feel like this is too nudie, because my purse is going to be nude too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I realize I need to give y'all one last, I'm on my last leg, speaking of last, one last update from my dermatologist. So I went to see her a couple weeks ago, and she prescribed me my last batch of Accutane, because it's not something you take for an extended period of time. I was going to say a long periodically time, but if you don't get it, then you might think I'm an idiot. The point I'm making is she prescribed me my last batch of Accutane, so I'm on my final days of that. And then she prescribed me a topical that I don't know where it is, but hopefully I'll remember to put the name of it somewhere when it comes time to edit. She prescribed me a topical, so her directions were to finish taking the Accutane and then start doing the topical, and I should be good for a while. Fingers crossed, because again, earlier this year we were looking mad crazy, and now we don't. So let's rinse. So now that the face is clean, I like to dry it with a paper towel, or not fully dry, but just make it less wet. So do that with a paper towel, and because I want to be fresh face and, you know, on my best behavior looks wise, we're gonna bust out. Oh, that's my last one too. We're gonna bust out one of these bad boys. You're sick at the end is only way one more.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
It has been a good 20 plus minutes. I just wanted all of the moisture. Why do I still have these on? I don't know. I wanted all of the moisture to sink in. But what I am going to do is take this L'Oreal Age Defying Serum. Clearly, she has been used. Can you see? Is okay. Because the bottle, my point is I've been using it. So we're going to take some of that. And just get that all up and through. What else? Then, last but not least, I'm going to take some of this Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream and just lock in all the moisture. And then I'm going to go down further, but we're going to do that off camera. And then once this soaks in a little bit, I'm going to take a little bit of Vaseline per my dermatologist. She told me not to put, despite how dry my skin is, she told me only to use the Aquaphor on my lips and anywhere else just put Vaseline. And I'm noticing overnight I get dry in this area of my face, right by my ear, not quite sure why, and then sometimes around my mouth. So we're gonna let this absorb and then put Vaseline there. And then, like I said, I'm gonna put some more products up and through here. Same ones, but just somewhere that I am not gonna record on camera. And then when we look like a glazed donut, that's when you know that skincare is done. I almost sprayed myself in the face with my perfume. Trying to do this. The scent of today, or the scent of the day, is the Kayali Capri. I've been loving this. Okay, try not to overdo it. I always forget I have tattoos until I wear things that show them, but then I cover them with my hair. Or, you know, can't really hide these, but it's whatever. I waited until I got to the spot and I'm gonna do my lip, or at least that's the plan. Holds on. To do, I don't know what this lighting's giving, but this is a Guinevere by Pat McGrath. Cute. And then I'm also gonna go in with Pat and do, I do not know what this, Flesh 6 gloss. And hopefully I won't take any big bites that leave me with that. Helps with not getting lipstick on your teeth. Okay. And I think we are all good. I unfortunately had to use Okay, it's not that. I figured it would soak in a little bit. I used, obviously, some deodorant that's not the invisible kind, but it looked way worse when I got in the car. Okay, it's 11:51. I'm not sure. I think I got a couple of minutes of walking. Oh, let me show y'all a hack really quickly. Or it's not a hack. It's something I like to do. If you've been here before, this isn't a surprise. Toe pillows. So what you do, you put them on your toe like this when you are preparing to wear heels. And they will protect your toes from the corns and the bunions. I have pretty feet, if I may say so myself, and I would like to keep them that way. So I put these on my feet, or my toes rather, and then I put on my heels. And it kind of helps sometimes the shoe just stay a little more secure. Hold on. Mentos better, Mentos freshen, Mentos better with Mentos freshen, full of life. The Fresh Maker. Hi, how are you? Hi, this is going to be a short and sweet recap of the event. Obviously, I'm home, or obviously, I'm not there anymore. And so, yeah, I just want to tell you a little bit about how it went. I think it went great. I am so proud of myself for coming out of my shell and being something of an extrovert. I can do it. It just takes a lot out of me when I do. So, yeah, it was just a good event. I was able to meet my goal. As I told y'all before, my goal was, I think I told y'all. If I did, then I'm going to edit this out. And if I didn't, then obviously it stays in. But my goal was to meet and or connect with 3 people minimum, 5 people maximum. And I met my goal. So I think it's a quality over quantity type of scenario. So I'm proud of myself for putting myself out there. I'm thankful for the people who are close to me, who are helping me during this time of craziness in my life. So yeah, it was good. It was so funny because when I got there and I connected with the person who invited me, I was like, okay, so do I kind of follow her around and just wait to be introduced, or do I just kind of do my own thing? It was a combination of the two, because thankfully I was able to come across people who I actually knew at the event. So it was a good opportunity to reconnect and, just do those things. And again, just be extroverted for a little bit, blow the dust off my socializing skills, things like that. So it was a good day. And just again, thankful for the people that I have who are looking out for me right now, because I need it. I look okay. I'll put it on today, huh? And put some curls in my hair. Whatever. Just checking in to say hey and just to give you a recap of the event. So all in all, I'd say today was a success, and we'll see what the next, what the next thing is and how it goes. So I'll talk to y'all later.